Now we're on a motorcycle with Abdullah. He's taking us to a village here near Luxor, and we're gonna check out the Eid al-Adha celebrations, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Eid Mubarak, and welcome to La Cometa Travel. I'm here in Luxor in Egypt. I'm standing in the river Nile for no particular reason, but today is it's a big day all over the Muslim world. It's a holiday, Eid al-Adha, which means roughly the feast of the sacrifice. And when I said Eid Mubarak in the beginning, that means basically happy Eid. It's one of the biggest days of the year for Muslims. So we're going to learn a little bit about the history of it and the way it's celebrated today. So this year it's on July 20th, today, and it changes every year because in Islam they use a lunar calendar, not the solar calendar that we use in the West. So I got to experience Eid a long time ago in Bangladesh, but that time it was the end of the year. It was between Christmas and New Year's. Whereas this year, it just happens to be right in the middle of the summer. And we're really lucky because we chose to come to Egypt without even being aware that we were going to be here for this great event. So I'm really excited to show you guys a little about it, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. All right, so I'm here with Ahmed. He's a tour guide here in Luxor in Egypt, and I'm gonna ask him some questions about the festival, Eid al-Adha, and he's gonna explain what it's all about to us. So yeah, can you explain a little about the history, why you sacrifice the animals today?
So I would like to welcome you, and thank you for me. I'm very happy to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Welcome to my home. My name is Ahmed, and this is my family. So this is my family house. As you see, we have been to Mecca. This is the Kaaba.
Okay.
Me and mother. So that's why we do, because we call the person who have been to Mecca, we call it Hajj. So me and mother.
Yeah, the pilgrimage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So today is a very special day and a happy day, big happy day. We call the big happy feast. And that's the day we're slaughtering the sheep or cow or goat.
Okay.
What kind of animals you are offering, you know? So me and my family, we are slaughtering sheep, which from our own farms.
Okay, so it's your own sheep. You don't buy it.
No, it's
already
our own
have
sheep.
it.
Yes. And Karim is helping us, and we cut the meat in 3/3. 1/3 it's for the poor people,
Okay.
1/3 for the family, and 1/3 for the relatives.
Okay, so the holiday is really about like sharing.
Exactly.
With others.
Yes, and make the poor people happy.
Okay, so everyone can have meat today.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then, can you explain the history of it? Why you slaughter the animals today? Because it goes back to Abraham, yes?
It goes back like 1,000 years ago, backward. And it's a story from Prophet Abraham. And we call him, he's the father of all prophets.
Okay.
Abraham, or Abraham, you call it. So he's the father of all prophets.
Yes.
And he was the prophet loved by God. And he was very close to God. Even like the Quran mentioned him as a friend of God.
Okay. So
So
yeah.
he was very close to the prophet.
Yes.
And he was become real old. His wife too, and he was wash to have a son.
Oh yes.
He would love to have a son, so he asked God if he can have a son. And even like there is angels, prophets, like angels, they're visiting him and give him like a surprise that you're gonna have a son. And
How old were they?
they were really old. They
Yeah.
were really old. And even like his wife, she was become already old. She can't have babies.
Right.
And even when she heard the angel telling her this, she's like start laughing.
Oh, she didn't believe it?
And she didn't believe it. She started laughing. And then they asked her to believe it. Okay. She said she believed everything God's make. She
Oh
said.
yeah.
And
So
then
it was a miracle.
Yes, it was a miracle. And they had like she was pregnant, and she had a son called Ishmael. And he was like he took his wife and Ishmael to Mecca. It was just desert, nothing there, nothing else was nobody there. And then the boy was like thirsty, he was really thirsty. and then she started searching for water into between like about 500 meters, run here, and then the boy is really crying from thirsty, and then she find the boy. There's a little bird near the boy. She was really scared about her son. She
Yeah.
ran to her son and she found the birds, and there's water under his foot. And that's the
Okay.
holy water we call it Zamzam.
Oh,
It's
okay,
the
yeah.
most important water
In Mecca.
in Mecca. And then group of travelers with Bedouins traveling, they just go through and they saw water. And
Yeah.
so the lady was, they told her, can we live near you and you give us water, we give you food.
Okay.
And that's the first start of Mecca.
Oh, that's how it was founded.
Exactly. As the
Okay.
Mecca, and that's people start to live there. And then the boy grows up with his father, and then they start to build the Kaaba. That's where the Muslims is around. And then when the boy grown up, so the father's dreams, well, I dreamed that I'm going to slaughter you, my son.
Wow.
My favorite son. God asked him to slaughter.
Yeah.
And then the boy said, okay, do what you want. Do what the God for you to do, father. And the father take the son into the mountains, far away. And then the boy tell his father, make your knife sharp,
Yeah. Very sharp.
very sharp, and don't look at me when you do it.
Right.
And then the father said, okay. So they had the knife and they start to slaughter. The knife doesn't go.
Oh, so he tried and
He
nothing
tried and
happened.
hard.
Wow.
So the order from God to the knife not to kill.
Yeah.
Not to kill. The knife has the order.
So it couldn't cut.
Killing. And he make it sharp again. And then didn't work. And then God sent angel with a big sheep and asked Abraham, hey Abraham, we trust you, we know you. So you can slaughter the sheep instead of the son.
Okay, so instead of the sun, it was
The sheep.
A sheep.
And that's the why we are slaughtering the sheep.
So every year it's to commemorate that event.
Yes. The big offering.
And the Quran tells that story?
Yes.
Okay. Because the Bible has a similar story,
Very
but it's
no.
with Isaac
With Isaac.
instead
Yes.
of Ishmael.
Well, some Muslim believe it's Isaac instead of Ishmael.
Oh, really?
So it's the different belief. It could be this one or this one.
Okay.
But almost the same story. And you know, the Christianity is a part of Muslim. I can't say I'm Muslim without say I'm Christian. So I'm a
They
Christian.
have they come from the same
Same
history.
like background.
Okay. All right, we're all finished here today. I hope you enjoyed learning a little about the Eid al-Adha festival. I really did. I feel lucky that I've got to experience it 2 times now. And yeah, that's it for today. Don't forget to like the video and to share it. And we'll see you in the next time from somewhere else right here in Egypt. Ciao and Eid Mubarak again.